So I think it's really important that we understand and not misappropriate that one verse and say that is our motivation for trying to reach everyone. Because newsflash for all ministry leaders, if you try to reach everyone, you're going to reach no one. Hey ministry leader, Disrupt Ministry is excited to announce the first month of our weekly show that is designed to take your digital presence to the next level. This month, we're going to be focusing on the ultimate branding guide for your ministry. We're going to be covering this month everything that you need to know about how to take your ministry's brand to the next level. We're going to have a weekly show that's going to cover numerous topics that are going to help you to rethink your brand and how to strategize taking it to the next level. And at the end of the month, the very last day of the month, we're going to have a Q&A on the Clubhouse. So we're excited about that. We're going to be able to hear from you, interact with you, and just collaborate so we can go to the next level together. We're very excited and we look forward to serving you in this way. God bless you. First Corinthians 9:22, I have become all things to all people that some might be saved. FYI, that's not what he meant. But today we're going to talk about who our ministry is designed to reach and not reach. I have a lot of conversations with ministry leaders around the country, and one question that I ask many of them is, who is your ministry designed to reach? And I hear them quoting this scripture, 1 Corinthians 9:22, I become all things to all people that some might be saved. The problem with that is not what the Apostle Paul meant when he wrote that. When we look at that scripture in its context, the Apostle Paul was simply explaining to the Corinthian church his motivation for submitting to a difficult life. But he was not giving them his ministry brand. That was actually reserved for the Galatian church when he let them know that his ministry was to the Gentiles. So I think it's really important that we understand and not misappropriate that one verse and say that is our motivation for trying to reach everyone. Because newsflash for all ministry leaders, if you try to reach everyone, you're going to reach no one. No ministry is designed to reach everyone. God uses unique ministries with unique callings and unique gifts. And it's really important that we understand who God has designed us to reach and who he designed us not to reach. Hey, ministry leader, looking to build a website here in the near future? You're going to need a hosting platform in order to build out your website. And we want to recommend one of the top hosting websites in the industry today, and their name is Bluehost. They offer excellent customer service, and you sign up to host with them, you will receive a free domain for a year, as well as a WordPress website, which is going to give you all of the things that you need in order to successfully build your website. So we recommend Bluehost today. Look in the show notes and we will have a link where you can sign up with them. Good luck on your website. God bless you. No one is designed to reach everyone. And as humbling as that sounds, I'm going to even go a step further. God will still reach people that you can't reach without you. God does not need us to reach everyone, but rather He wants us to get specific about who He has designed us to reach, and also to understand who He designed us not to reach. And I can use several examples that we even mentioned last week. Paul was the apostle to the Gentiles. And we even see him write in Romans, he desires to reach his brethren. But yet, God had a very specific calling for Paul that he had to submit to in order for him to be effective in what God had called him to do. While on the other side, Peter was called to be an apostle to the circumcised. And that was his unique, specific calling. So it's really important for us to understand that I'm not going to be able to reach everyone. With my ministry online, I'm not going to be able to reach everyone with what I'm doing, my Bible study, my church service. I have to get narrowed down and focus on who has God graced me to be able to reach. Whether that's older people, whether that's younger people, maybe it's a specific industry that God has given you the unique ability to minister to. Maybe it's a unique culture or subculture. There's so many different ways that God can use us in this time. Hey, ministry leader, are you looking for a more effective way to follow up with people online? Well, we have the platform for you. Texan Church is one of the top church communication platforms in the industry today. They help you set up automated follow-up scripts that you can follow up with people who engage with your content online or on your website for upwards of 6 weeks. They have a 60-day free trial for you to test out the platform and see how it will work with what you're doing online. Click the link below and they will help you more effectively follow up with your target audience. When we talk about digital ministry, it is even more important for us to understand the unique calling that God has for us to reach a unique people group. Because I mentioned this before, and I'll continue to elaborate on it. Digital is crowded. There are so many voices that we see online today that it's so important that we give our unique voice to our unique target audience in order for us to be effective. And some of us, God has given us the ability to reach multitudes and thousands, and others, maybe hundreds. But honestly, that's not the issue. The issue is, are you faithful with the gift and the unique calling that God has given to you? That is ultimately what the Lord is looking for, and we can see that in the parable of the talents. One was given 5 talents, one was given 2, and another 1. And the first 2, they used their talents and they got an investment from it. But the last one, he wasted his talent. What I'm trying to convince those that are listening to me today is, don't waste your talent focusing on trying to reach everyone, but rather get very specific and say, God, who have you anointed and given me the ability to reach? And use the talents and use what He has given to you to reach your target group. That is so important for us nowadays to understand this. And we have to dig down and really focus on it if we want to be effective online today. So my call to action to you is this: get alone with God. Think through your ministry experience. Who has God given you the grace to reach? And once you find out about that, focus on it and say, how can I minister to this group to the best of my ability? How can I be faithful with the gift that God has given me to reach these people? And when we do that, we will hear, "Well done," in that day. God bless you, and I'll see you next week. Hey, ministry leader, are you looking to spend less time focusing on your digital platforms and more time focusing on the ministry that God has called you to? At Next Level Church Marketing, we have the strategies and the systems that will help you to reach your target audience while you focus on the ministry and the ministering that God has called you to. We help ministries all around the country with websites, social media management, search engine optimization, and lead generation. You put it in our hands and we will help you reach the people that God has called you to reach. If you're interested in any of our services, click on my Calendly link below and we can set up a free strategy session where we can discuss how we can help take your ministry marketing to the next level. Have a blessed day.